Praveen murder, top Congress leader blames Sangh internal crisis. That's what they're calling it. Our top Congress leader is giving PFI and SDPI the benefit of the doubt. That's what we are asking. NIA probes murder, but Congress is blaming it on Sangh internal crisis. That's what their justification is. So the question we're asking on Republic TV is that our top Congress leader is giving PFI and SDPI the benefit of doubt, because one of the accused's wife had also said very clearly, and we had that on camera, I will show it to you. The accused wife in this case had said that her husband was part of the PFI. So even after this, we are seeing that the Congress there, getting into it. Another controversy breaking out over the Praveen hate killing which happened in Karnataka. The top Congress leader, we have learned, is blaming what he is calling, quote-unquote, Sangh internal crisis. And it seems as if the top Congress leaders are giving PFI and SDPI the benefit of the doubt in this case. And Niranjan is going to take us through all the details. Niranjan, over to you.
Well, the Congress party, it appears, is giving, the PFI and SDPI some benefit of doubt because, Siddaramaiah has hinted in his tweet just now. Siddaramaiah has hinted that it could have been, a murder triggered by internal crisis within the Sangh Parivar. Now, that is what he's trying to hint at. He's saying a closer look at the recent developments in Dakshina Kannada seems to be related to serial killings and internal crisis within the Sangh Parivar. And he says the police, if they investigate, the real truth will come out. And he's trying to hint rather, that the real truth is being kept under wraps. So this is the contradictory to what the police is saying. The police is saying that those who have been arrested have PFI and SDPI links. But the version of the state government is rather the opposition. The Congress party seems to be exactly the opposite. So don't they trust the investigation? That's another question that arises. Will Sangh, get some reactions to this as well, to what Siddaramaiah said? He seems to be hinting that this was an internal struggle, an internal fight, and he's at the same time trying to perhaps play down the PFI and SDPI angle as well.
Right. So as a NIA probes case, in fact, it's gone to the NIA after a lot of requests. I want our viewers to have a look and hear what the CM had said about this just a short while back.
Yesterday I was there in Mangalore. I visited Praveen's house. And while coming back after I took the flight, I heard there was another murder. I got all the details. I've instructed ADGP Law and Order to stay there and see that prompt action is taken. For us, all incidents are equal, all murders, all life of the people are same to us. So we want to take strict actions on all the three cases. I will not explain anything now. As and when required, whatever is necessary within the frame of law, we will do all actions. It might be UP model or Karnataka model.
Right, we just heard CM Bommai, who has said the Praveen murder case has been handed to the NIA. Niranjan, this controversy which has erupted is very, very, it's very shocking, because we had on tape and we showed it to our viewers how the accused's wife had said that her husband was part of the PFI. So the question we're asking right now, Niranjan, is why is Congress ignoring the evidence which is piling up?
Well, there is another controversy that is just coming in. I'm just going to play out the soundbite. You have, Ashwath Narayan, who's the education minister. His soundbite is on surface right now from our newsroom. I'm just playing that out full frame, and I'll perhaps I can also give you a translation. He says, Bommai, the chief minister, said that he's ready to follow the Yogi model, but his minister has got one step ahead. He's saying we will go 5 steps ahead of UP. He says we will go 5 steps ahead of UP, and we won't follow anyone. We will go 5 steps ahead, and we are ready for an encounter. Is also what he's saying. Let's put this out on our screen right now. He says we will follow Yogi model, but his minister says minister says we will go 5 steps ahead, and this is another controversial comment. In fact, it just takes the debate to another level altogether. Once again, the soundbite is on the newsroom in the surface. I'd like to play out the soundbite of what the minister has just said. Let's play that out. Let's play that out, please. And I will tell you what the minister has said. Ashwath Narayan, the higher education minister, has said they will be arrested, but it's the wish of our workers and people that such incidents shouldn't happen. He says according to their wish, there will be action because they will be nabbed. They will be nabbed and ready to encounter. He says we will go 5 steps ahead of UP. We will give a better governance than UP. Karnataka is a progressive state, modern state, don't really need to follow anyone. But I think the comment of saying we will follow, we will go 5 steps ahead is a controversial comment that is coming from a minister in Karnataka.
Right. Niranjan, we are waiting for the soundbite to come in right now, which we can show to our viewers. But right now, the big controversy is erupting over Praveen's murder. And when it comes to the case, a lot of pressure was, on the government as well, that we have to make sure that some action is being taken in this case, because the entire murder, the way it happened, it had gripped the entire state. There was tensions everywhere in many districts, and we saw protests happening as well, Niranjan.
Absolutely, and I think this is a big controversy because also because of the kind of this is coming in at a time when there is this big debate over the Karnataka Chief Minister, who said we will follow the Yogi model, and on the back of that comment, you're getting in this comment. So I think the story is getting
more and more interesting, and with the minister saying we're ready for an encounter, it just takes it 5 steps forward. In fact, he himself says we will go 5 steps ahead of Uttar Pradesh. Big controversy now, as the Karnataka minister also says ready for an encounter.